Okay, so we've got 2 in. Again, I wouldn't put the full needle in either. And then, between this process, halfway there, and this, will come into here like that. Okay, so we've got that going on. Into there. Okay, so that's known as the Chinese peacock. So here, hands like that, those two, sternocleidomastoid, halfway in between there, and then you've got 4 needles in there. More than one head, haven't we, on the tricep, the 3 heads. Yeah. Angle into the, okay, again, not too close to that kind of elbow. Don't tend to kind of go right the way down to here. This is kind of acupuncture point territory, right? So in and around here is fine. Here is large intestine 4, which is in the web space. So it's only really very kind of superficial. There's the web space. The location of your QL muscle would be to find a rectus spinae on that ridge, outer ridge, and then you can then drop in. Okay, so we're going to mark out. We need to find iliac crest, because when we draw a line across iliac crest, that should bring us to L4, correct? So 2 finger widths out from spinous process. From here, then we're going to come in there. So you can see there, I'll go in half a knee. So we've got rec fem, correct? Right, which is kind of a hip flexor and a knee extensor. It comes then into patella tendon. Doesn't really matter, 3-4 finger widths above the superior pole of the patella. And then we're going to go straight in here into rec fem. So that will be number 1. So again, it doesn't really matter for you guys here now, really stay away. Obviously now I have also as well put the adductors, which we'll be doing later on, so stay away from the femoral triangle. So if I go another couple of finger widths, 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter really, just kind of space them out into rec fem. Then we'll come into vastus medialis, which is here's the teardrop muscle. Okay, so here's VMO, vastus medialis, pop into here. We want to get onto lateralis, so I just basically tend to kind of follow the muscles themselves, angle inwards, so then you've got kind of vastus lateralis there. In acupuncture Chinese medicine, we have 2 very, very powerful points. Not sure if Peter's been doing his homework now overnight here now, but we have these points here which are called, in Chinese medicine, they're called the eyes of the knee. Okay, so to locate, here's the patella tendon. Then you need to drop onto the joint line, and you will find the eyes of the knee either side, so on the joint line, but either side of the patella tendon. Okay, so notice these are only going to go in about 5 mil, because they're acupuncture points. It's not actually dry needling. To complete the lot, we put the starfish, so superior pole here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's all about location, okay? So get her to extend. Okay, so locate that one first, which is there. And then once you've got that one in, then you're away to go.
Okay.
Like that onto the, just to the outside borders of the patella tendon.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so like I said, stay from here, plenty of room to kind of play with there. Stay away from the kind of venous areas if you can.
I think they're similar. I think UCA is similar. And this is the thing, now that we're all right.
Okay, there's also a trigger point at the top here. If you do that, which is head of the fib, just be careful there because of the nerve, the perineal nerve there coming off the branch. So basically, you could potentially come in to that point as well if you want to. Best way, like I said, is bend, knee bent there. You can see now. Here it is. Relax. On the outside, into one on the lateral aspect. We're going to come directly into the tendon. So we've got around about 30-degree slant, you can see there. And then the last but not least thing we're going to do is this. We take a guide tube. We come from the calcaneus or the calcaneus here alongside the Achilles tendon. That's our marking point. We then come into here and we put this up really close to there, and then we're going to thread down slightly. Okay? And we'll do the same immediately here. So you're going to come into then the paratenon and literally slide into there. Here, into the pleural space. So we're going to angle laterally always towards the humerus, towards the GH, the glenohumeral joint, and at an angle of around about the 45-degree out. There is the supraspinous fossa, right here. That is obviously clavicle. So we've got to make sure we're not going into that area here now. As we come back, that there is the supraspinous fossa. I'm very, very confident. So I'm going to come into here, quick tap, and then to be on the safe side there when you're trying this, just go in with half a needle.
Did it okay?